Hey y'all, it's your old pal Rick, Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punctuality Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Flip It. Friday, January the 3rd, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 3. In today's show, I'm going to read one of my articles. Let's go. In my life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas and the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, then you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. We are also a dealer for Extreme Charge, the best battery maintenance charger on the planet. I'm telling you. If you live anywhere and you got batteries, this is the best battery maintenance charger on the planet, and this will charge 4 of them at one time. 50 of them going right now. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Which reminds me, I'm looking for a couple more sponsors. If you are interested in being a sponsor of my show, shoot me an email, rick@strokersdallas.com, and we'll talk about it. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine is going to go back to July 2013. So that's, 11 and a half years ago, 10 and a half years ago, 11 and a half years ago. So I used to write for Ironworks magazine. That's the motorcycle industry sweetheart, Maryland Stimp. My article was called Beauty is in the Hands of the Beer Holder. So I did a bike for Allstate called Trixie. It's based on Gray Slick. Every piece is painted different. They posted it on the Allstate page years ago, and I got a lot of hate. A lot of love, a lot of hate. Here we go. Beauty is in the hands of the beer holder. We are all different people with different likes and dislikes. What some people love, others absolutely hate. That's what makes us individuals. I recently finished a crazy bike for Allstate Insurance Company. I wanted to do something very different. Hold on here. Let me make this easier on me. Something very different, something that would grab attention that I knew full well wouldn't all be positive. I took a Harley Street Glide. I painted each piece differently, each component differently, as if each part came off of a different custom painted bike. Imagine 20 custom painted bikes, different. You take one piece off each one. Nothing matches. That's what I did. The gas tank is dark green and silver in a tattoo style. The dash is blue and white plaid. The rear fender is zebra striped, and the left bag is painted like a black and red checkerboard. Yeah, checkerboard. The front wheel is wood grain. The outer fairing is psychedelic 1960s Peter Max style. I know it sounds nuts, and brother, it is nuts. I consider myself an artist, and I use motorcycles as my artistic outlet. I like to call my custom bikes functional art. Allstate recently posted a picture of this bike on their Facebook page. Look here. I knew when I built that bike, some people wouldn't get it. But I also knew that a lot of people would. Here are a few of the comments from those that did not get it. These are true comments. Excuse me, sir. Looks like he's smoking crack or dope with a paint job like that, stupid hippie. I've been called that before. Got to have some big ones to ride that to a rally. That's an idiot that wrote that. Looks like somebody puked in a bag of Skittles. I've heard that 10,000 times. And the ever popular WTF. But there were some nice comments as well. Looks like a Grateful Dead bike. Absolutely a one-of-a-kind bike, just like everything Rick Verlis puts out. Thank you. Unique, eye-catching, badass bikes that break the status quo. Thanks for always keeping us on our toes. And my favorite Facebook comment about my Allstate bike. This was a comment. Listen. Self-indulgent, weak, dull, very redundant, not worth the time, too much overdone, sad. No, these weren't describing my custom bike. These were the words from the Rolling Stone magazine used to talk about Led Zeppelin's first album. I'm just saying. Okay, here are a few of my favorite quotes from artists. An artist is not paid for his labor, but for his vision. An artist cannot fail. It's a success to be one. Any authentic work of art must start an argument between the artist and his audience. That's true. And I've edited this just for time. I'm just trying to do some different things with motorcycles, kind of like Peter Max and Andy Warhol did. Finally, I end with a quote from the beautiful and talented Courtney Lambert. Courtney's a good friend of mine. Courtney works for Allstate Roadshow. She did back then, when I did too. She talks with thousands of people at events all over the country. Here's what Courtney posted. This was on that same post. Wow, people sure love to hate. Rick had 3 goals with this bike. Number 1, to do something that had not been done before. Number 2, to create a functional piece of art. And number 3, to create something that would get a lot of attention. Judging by the looks of this thread and the comments I've read or heard from people who've seen this bike in person and the never-ending crowd around this bike at the Allstate motorcycle booth, I'd say he hit the nail on the head. Don't criticize what you can't understand. Thank you, Courtney, and all y'all for your kind comments. I even want to thank those of you who made negative comments. It's cool. I'm a grown-up man. I can take the heat. Besides, it makes me more determined to stay outside of that overcrowded box that most of y'all live in. I'll post some pictures of the bike. How about a Motivational Minute? Let me know if you like these articles. Maybe I'll do it once a week. Youth is when you're allowed to stay up late on New Year's Eve. Middle age is when you don't want to. I haven't seen New Year's ring in at midnight in 40 years. I couldn't stay up till midnight when I was 17. Okay, let's read Grandma's calendar. We love to do that. 76 years ago today, January 3rd, 1949, was a Monday. Grandma wrote, we went to Elk City and Sayre, sold 20 acres royalty, ate dinner at Shines. It snowed. School let out early. Taking out insurance on the cars. P.S. We did not sell the royalty. I want to thank David Cole, who came by and saw me the other day. I got to shake his hand. And I want to thank Mark Smith. Mark Smith came and saw me yesterday. I love it when I get to meet you guys that listen to my show every day. And I appreciate you very much. I really do. Let me know if you're interested in being a sponsor. Let me know if you like me reading these articles. I'll post some pictures of that bike. And I still have it, that got all the comments. All right, I got to go. I got Friday things to do. Love you, Alice. Hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow.